Dude, this is ridiculous. Wait, get your hand out of the thing. Give me a second. Why are they all gone? They're all gone. You did this. I didn't. I'm just even looking. I hate you. How did we just eat 4 pounds of jelly beans in 5 minutes? Hey guys. Are you not supposed to eat jelly beans by the handful? Hey guys, it's Joe and Dan. We're getting fat on the jelly beans. We're getting worse 2 pounds each. Our intros are getting terrible. We're literally totally flat out running out of ideas. Okay, the challenge is the joke challenge, and basically we are just telling jokes and you guys vote. 5 rounds of jokes. 2 of the rounds are going to be all of the rounds have a specific genre of joke. First round is going to be airplane jokes, like people are in an airplane and da-da-da-da. Whatever happens. Second round is a guy walked into a bar jokes, and you can do whatever you want with those. Third round is we're bringing back the Yo Mama joke, and we each get 3 Yo Mama jokes. Round 4 is going to be, what's round 4? Round 4 is just going to be random jokes. Whatever we can think of. Whatever joke pops in your head, then we're just going to use that. In round 5, the final round, will be Chuck Norris jokes. And we get 3 of those in that round. 3 each. We're going to let you guys in the comments tell channel discussion who won each round and say who won the joke challenge. Okay, so there's 3 guys on a plane. Let's try that. One guy's looking out the window at the world below and is like, you know what? I wonder what would happen if I threw a stick out of the plane's window. So somehow he opens the plane's window and throws a stick out the window. The next guy says, you know what? I wonder what would happen if I threw a rock out the window. Randomly finds a rock, finds a way to open the window and throws it out. Third guy says, you know what? I wonder what would happen if I threw a grenade out the window. He throws a grenade out the window. Anyways, when they land, the 3 get out and they end up having to take like a bus or something together on their way back to. As they're driving, they see this little girl and she's out in the street. She's just bawling, crying. So they get out and they're like, oh my gosh, are you okay? What's wrong? And she's like, well, I'm so sorry. My mom got hit by a stick that fell out of the sky. And now she's in the hospital and I don't know what we're going to do. And so the man's like, oh, well, sorry about that. Wonder how that happened. Jeez, sticks fall out of the sky all the time, you know, it happens. Keep going on the road and they see a guy and he's bawling, crying again. He's just like in absolute tears and they come up to him and they're like, dude, are you alright? What happened? He's like, well, my wife got hit in the head with a rock that fell out of the sky and it killed her. And now she's dead. And the guy's like, oh man, gee. I'm so sorry for your loss. I'll see you later. He runs away. Round 4 is blonde jokes. As of now. Yeah. So anyways, they get to the last house on the road, and there's an old guy with his pants down. His house is destroyed behind him, and he's laughing hysterically. He's just out there just laughing his head off. So they pull up, and they're like, dude, you alright? Your house, I see your house is destroyed. He's like, yeah, I see that. I'm like, why are you laughing? He's like, well, I was on the toilet and I farted and my house blew up. It's an airplane, and it has the smartest man in the world, the fastest man in the world, the strongest man in the world, which is obviously me. A Christian and a Boy Scout. The plane all of a sudden just, I don't know, it starts just malfunctioning and it's gonna crash. And so there's only 4 parachutes on the plane. And so the fastest man in the world's like, you know what? A legend like me can't die, so I get to jump, so I should get a parachute. Everybody agrees, he grabs a parachute and jumps out. after he jumps out, the strongest man in the world's like, well, I am the strongest man in the world.
Obviously.
So I should obviously just be the next person to jump out.
That's what happened.
And so everybody was like, okay. So he grabs a parachute and jumps out. And then the smartest man in the world says, okay, I could probably figure out how to fix this plane if it was still in one piece. But since it's not, I think I should be the one that gets to jump out.
Because I can create a brighter future.
Yeah. So he grabs a parachute and jumps out. And so the Boy Scout and the preacher are the ones that are two people that are left. And so the preacher is just like, you know what, you can take the last parachute. I know I'm going to heaven when I die. And the Boy Scout says, dude, you know that there's 2 parachutes here. And the preacher's like, what are you talking about? There was only 4. And the Boy Scout says, no, the smartest man in the world took my backpack.
We are on round
Man in a bar jokes.
2. Man, guy walks into a bar.
Yeah, and this guy walks into a bar, and he just walks up to the bartender, and he's like, you know what? I bet you $300 that I can take this shot glass, put it over there at that table that is 30 feet away, and pee without missing a single drop, and make all of into the shot glass. And so the bartender's sitting there and he's like, okay, yeah, I'll take you up on that $300 bet. So the dude, he's like, okay, takes the shot glass, puts it over at the table that's 30 feet away, walks back to the bartender, zips down his pants, and just pees all over the place. Doesn't even get even close to the shot glass. Just pees all over the counter, on the chairs, on the floor, everywhere. He runs around the bar and just pees on the table. After he's done, the bartender is saying there like, dude, you just wrecked my bar, but you owe me $300, buddy. So the dude sits there and he smiles real big and he takes out his wallet and gives him $300. And the bartender's like, okay, dude, it's a little, like, I already knew you were a weirdo, but why are you smiling? Giving me $300. And the guy says, well, you see those 3 guys out there? I just bet them $1,000 each that I could pee around this entire bar, and I could get you to laugh while I was doing it.
A guy walks into a bar with his dog. And he looks around, he sees everybody, he says, alright, everybody, listen up. I bet everyone in here that my dog, or I bet everyone in here in Rhoda Drinks, my dog can speak fluent English. And so everybody looks at him like, yeah. And the bartender like, you get out of my bar. And he's like, okay, before you kick me out, I got proof. Dog, come on, get up here. Okay, what goes over a house? The dog looks up at him, he goes, woof! And the bartender's like, dude, get out. So this guy's like, no, okay, you want more proof? Alright. Dog, what holds a tree in place? Root! Dude, if you don't get out right now, I'm going to get my bouncer, I'm going to stick my bouncers on you or whatever. So he's like, fine, whatever. Last final test. Dog, who's the best baseball player of all time? Ruth! So, boom! Kicked out instantly. The bouncer comes, grabs him, throws him out. So the dog looks up at his owner and says, DiMaggio?
Yo Mama jokes, round 3, here we go.
Yo Mama's so fat, when she hauls butt, she's gotta make 2 trips.
Yo Mama's so poor, I saw her kicking a can across the street. I asked her what she was doing, and she said moving.
Yo Mama's so short, you could see her feet on her driver's license.
Your Mama's so fat, she stood on the scale, and Buzz Lightyear popped out and said, to infinity and beyond.
Yo Mama's so stupid, if her brains were made of dynamite, she couldn't blow her nose.
Yo Mama is so old, her birth certificate says expired.
That's my angle.
Round 4, blonde jokes. Blonde joke. So there's a blonde, brunette, and a redhead, and they all get trapped on this island. And there's no way they can get off the island. They have to swim 10 miles to get to the closest land that has like any civilization at all, or any food or anything. The brunette's just like, you know what, guys, I'm not gonna just sit here on this island because nobody's gonna rescue us. I'm gonna swim and see if I can make it this 10 miles. So the brunette swims and only gets 5 miles and just gets so tired that she can't swim anymore and drowns. So then the redhead's like, you know what, I don't know if that brunette made it, but I like to believe that she did, and I think I can do it too. Redhead swims 8 miles and just gets so tired she can't swim anymore and drowns. And the blonde's just like, you know, they probably both made it, so I'm gonna try to do it. So
Oh my god, it's alive!
anyway,
Holy crap, what was that?
goes and swims 5 miles, and it's just like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired, I don't think I can go any farther. So she turns around and swims 5 miles back to the island, and then dies on the island of starvation.
Dude, I really hope you guys can hear this, because this is fucking creepy. It's a blonde, a brunette, and a redhead, and they were all really, 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 really bored. So, they were walking downtown one day, and all of a sudden, boom! Out of nowhere showed up a wishing well. And the redhead looked into it, and it was super deep, like it didn't even look like it had a bottom. So she looks down into it, and out of the bottom, what must have been the bottom, she heard a voice that said, I will grant to you any wish that you can possibly
You should look
desire.
at the camera.
Probably should. I don't know what I'm doing looking at these shoes. Okay, so anyways.
We have an audience, Sam. You're just ignoring them. Look at the shoes.
So anyways,
Disrespectful.
out of the well, the redhead hears, I will grant you any wish that you desire. So the redhead looks at it, she goes, dude, this is pretty sweet. She says, I wish I was skinny. Boom, she's skinny.
Wish you.
So the brunette walks up and she says, wow, this is pretty cool. I wish I was rich. Boom, instant rich. She walks away.
Rich.
The blonde walks up, I wish I was smart. Ooh. Trips in. Fell.
Dies. Here we go. Round 5. Final round. Chuck Norris jokes. Dan, you can go first.
Chuck Norris can cut a hot knife with butter.
Chuck Norris and Superman got in a fight once. The loser had to wear their underwear outside of their pants.
Dinosaurs made Chuck Norris mad once.
So, there used to be a bridge that was named after Chuck Norris. It was the Chuck Norris Bridge. But they had to rename it because nobody crosses Chuck Norris and lives.
Kim Kardashian secretly wishes she had a butt like Chuck Norris. Oh!
There are 10,372 Chuck Norris jokes. And there's not a single Bruce Lee joke. That's because Bruce Lee is no joke.
Oh! Anyways, thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and share.
If you
Please
have
vote for your
not-
favorite joke. Vote for who won. And if you have not, go check out our regular channel at Hyper Flippers.
And we're not going to be on there for like another month or so.
Boom! Thanks for watching, guys.
If you have not noticed, we are clearly superior to anybody, even Chuck Norris, at telling jokes. Nobody tells better jokes than Chuck Norris! Goodbye.